everyone, so in today's video, we're going to be going over whether or not you need a US address to get an EIN for your business. By the end of this video, you'll know about all the different rules that come with getting an EIN, all the different solutions that you might have, as well as some other pieces of advice for you as a new business owner. Now first, let me start off by saying that you don't need a US mailing address or a physical office address in order to get an EIN. The IRS just needs a mailing address, whether it's from the US or outside of the US. However, if you want to open up a US business bank account for your business, then it would look a lot better if your EIN confirmation letter showed a US address. That's because any banks or any business partners will see you as a legitimate US entity. Now, when it comes to applying for your EIN without a US address, you cannot apply online. This means if you have no legal place of residence, a principal place of business, or principal office or agency in the US, then you cannot use the online application to get an EIN. However, you can apply by mailing or faxing the form SS4. This can be quite complicated for new business owners, and it's also going to take a long time because the processing times for these usually takes between 2 to 4 weeks, and in some cases they can even take 5 weeks or longer. For this reason, we highly recommend using a service like Northwest Registered Agent. Northwest is going to let you use their address for your registered agent address, your LLC's office address, as well as your EIN application. And yeah, Northwest makes it super easy because all of your mail is going to get scanned and then emailed to you online. And yeah, Northwest is actually super affordable. Right now you can start an LLC with them for just $39. And yeah, before I get into all the other considerations that you need to take when getting your EIN without a US address, I'm going to go ahead and show you step by step how to get started on Northwest Registered Agent. So here I am on the Northwest Registered Agent website, and as you guys can see, it's a $39 business formation service. So you guys can form a bunch of different business entities, whether it's an LLC, corporation, or nonprofit. And as you guys will see later on, the process is very easy. It only takes a couple of minutes, and they'll do everything for you so that you don't have to worry about filing any of the forms that we talked about. So I'll go ahead and click on the Get Started button right here, and now it's going to ask me what type of business I would like to start. For most beginners, I just recommend an LLC. This is a limited liability company, and if you guys want to learn more about that, we'll actually leave a link down below where it'll go deeper into what LLCs are. And then from here, we'll go ahead and select the state that we'd like to form our business in. We recommend states like Delaware, Wyoming, and Nevada. This is because they offer a lot of privacy for the owners, as well as business-friendly tax laws. So for this example, I'll just go ahead and choose Delaware. And so to file in the state of Delaware, it's going to cost $110 for their standard processing time. And guys, this is a state fee that you guys are going to pay no matter what. In some states, it's $110 like this, and in other states, it's either more expensive or cheaper. And if you guys want to expedite the process, you guys can pay more. But for most new business owners, I would say that the standard is fine. Down here, they could also file your beneficial ownership information report for you. So this is a BOI report. This is something new that they just started in January of 2024. And if you guys want to learn more about that, we'll leave a link down below to a full guide on BOI reports. But from here, I'll go ahead and click on continue. And then now is where I would enter in my company details. So what would I like to name my business? You can also send a copy of any lawsuits and legal notices to your attorney if you want. Down here is the business purpose. So you guys can either enter in something really simple, or you guys can just use a generic business purpose. Down here, you guys are going to want to make sure that you use the registered agent address. The cool thing about Northwest is that they're actually going to give you a free registered agent for the first year. So again, with this address, you're going to be able to use it to get your EIN. And so with this, you don't need to worry about having a US address. From here, I'll go ahead and click on continue. And then now they're going to ask me about my company management. So for most of you guys, it's going to be member managed. But if your company is managed by someone else, then go ahead and choose the manager managed. If you guys are unsure about the management type, you guys can go ahead and click on the question mark right here. But yeah, like I said, most of you guys are going to be member managed. So from there, go ahead and use the member information and just keep the address as the registered agent address. From there, they're going to ask you for your contact details. So just enter in your name, your number, and then your address. And then they're going to ask you to create an account. And with this account, you're going to be able to log into your dashboard and see all of your mail. Next, they have the business identity. So this is a free 90-day trial where they're going to get you a domain name registration. They're going to get you a website, as well as a business email address and a business phone. So you guys can choose this if you guys want. It's a one-click cancel on your online account, and it's free for 90 days, so might as well use it. Next up, they also have some optional items. So first off, they have the tax ID. This is going to be the EIN for your business. So if you guys don't want to apply for that yourself, you guys can add that right here for $50 if you have a social security number. If you don't have a social security number, then it's going to be $200. They can also elect your LLC as an S Corp with the IRS. This is for specific businesses, and we'll leave a link down below where you guys can learn more about that. But having an S Corp can be a great way to save thousands of dollars on taxes every single year if you qualify. And then last, they also have mail forwarding and a trademark service if you need those. But from there, I'm going to go ahead and click on continue. And now all we have to do is just enter in our name, our card information, and then click on done. From there, Northwest Registered Agent is going to do everything for you. So they're going to file your LLC with the state of Delaware. And in this case, I also chose to get my BOI report from them as well as the tax ID, and it totals out to $358. And guys, this might seem like a lot, but I will say that with all the headache that you're saving and all the paperwork, this is very well worth the cost if you value your time as a new business owner. And yeah, they're gonna do everything for you so you don't have to worry about any of the paperwork. They're also gonna make sure that you're staying legally compliant. And so if you do it yourself, you are gonna have to be aware of all the different regulations within the state. And this can lead to a ton of headache and also some penalties if you don't do it right. Now let's quickly go over some considerations that you might wanna take before getting your EIN. And that is to first evaluate your needs as a business. You need to see if having a US address is really that important for your business to operate. And if it is, then again, I highly recommend going with a service like Northwest that could do it very easily for you. And another thing to consider is other alternatives like having a US based business partner. And with this, you could use their address for the EIN instead of having to go through all the different steps that we talked about. So yeah, to conclude, you don't need a US address to get an EIN for your business, but there are a lot of benefits to having a US address for banking as well as professionalism. And again, I highly recommend using Northwest Registered Agent. We'll leave a link down below where you guys can check them out. It is an affiliate link, so we are going to receive a small referral fee, but that's just to help support the channel so that we can keep creating free content like this for you guys. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys got some value out of it. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos just like this. Here on this channel, we make a lot of videos like this that help you start and grow your own business. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.